Sorry guys, had some device issues there. Anyways, how are we going, all the big bloody beautiful bastards out there? Welcome back to the channel. My name is GTGaro5. We're diving into something new. We're going into excuse me, I still have a bit of a cough. We're going into Fallout 76 today. Now, this is not a game I have not admittedly played that much on my Xbox. What am I, like only level 10? Still kind of into the inner workings in the game, so not that much to go off. Yeah, we're basically hopping in tonight. I'm going in solo. I tried to get one of my mates to join, but Bosh, it never showed up. And I want to say in advance, if it sounds like I'm speaking a little bit quieter today, I'm just trying to keep my voice on the down low at the moment. My throat's been playing up again. I'm getting another cough. The whole thing's probably resurging. How do I sound? Do I sound okay? I just had to reset my audio devices, so I hope it sounds okay. Let me just fine tune that. What we got in chat? Seeker, welcome back. If it ain't the bloody Phantom. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Now, I just got to send a quick message out. Awesome. So, today we're just going to hop in standard adventure. That's, oh geez, what was I going to say? That's, basically like a full public game. You sound good. Wait, when did you get an Xbox? This was cheap as chips on oh, the whole thing crashed. Whoops. Okay. First of all, I admit I've had... How do I put that? I think I explained this on my last Forza Horizon 5 stream, but I've had many reasons to get this thing. This is just a Series S, which I got for like 400 at work. Mates have been convincing me to play games like the exclusives, like Forza Horizon 5 and Halo and all that, which my computer runs like dung. So, how do I put this? Runs like dung. So, this absolutely cured it. And you know Dash, getting this, finally I'd be able to join him in some games because he's on Xbox all the time. And also, I'd be able to play a lot of my, long story short, childhood games from back in the PS3 era. Tekken Tag being one of them. And this is actually a really good deal. And look how tiny it is. It's like the size of my hand. Like about the size of the width of your MacBook. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks now. Oh geez, what was I gonna say? Best. This thing is cheap as chips. Do you like it better than a PS? Oh no, my PS5 definitely still tops the cake. Because, this thing still runs as well. This thing doesn't run as well in terms of, like, graphics. This thing only goes to, like, 1440p. But, in terms of games, like, I'm basically using this as my Xbox exclusive game retro machine. Because, let me show you. You can play, I'm just going to explain this to my father here, chat. You can play games like Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Remember, I used to play that all the time back on PS3. And then, long story short, there's just a whole bunch of Xbox exclusives that never ran well on my computer. So, but my PS5 still definitely tops the cake, I'd say. Anyways, we're gonna hop into the games. I think did I cancel? Oh, it crashed. That's what happened. Now, I created my character. I tried to, how do I put this? I tried to replicate an old save data I had back when I played Fallout 76 on my PS5. Hence, for that reason, I had to make my character female. Don't ask why. I think it's a good change. The Phantom has emerged. After how many years and how long in hiding? How long? Wait. You joined my Forza Horizon 5 stream, didn't you, Seeker? It's, been less than a week. So, long story short, I've got no idea where I am. It's, this game's got all over the place. It's got, like, a lot of quests to do. There's lots of content. There's lots of, multiplayer style shit as well. I need to do a main quest and get my bearings. I'm only level 10, so it's a bit of a start. How do I put this? Oh yeah, Father, if you're still on the stream, You saw my comments on the you saw my comments on that workplace post you did, right? The one with the mic calls? We definitely need to do a little sneaky impromptu mic call battle at some point. That would be a lot of fun. Work-related stuff. I apologize, chat. So, Seeker, you, do you ever play Fallout yourself? Any Fallout games? Like, I've got 76. I've got Fallout 4 on my PS5. I'm playing Fallout 3 on the Xbox right now because that's 360. Wait a minute. Is this supposed to be a reference to Cars Tomater? The font looks the same. It looks exactly the same. Yeah, I was on the Forza 5 stream on Halloween. The perfect time for my phantom self to emerge after many months. Ooh, phantom. Should have worn a ghost costume. Okay, well, there's something here. Oh, that's something they gotta work on. Oh, this is the workshop. Okay, I don't really want to claim that. Where do I go? I've completely lost my bearings here. There you go. We don't want that. I never played any Fallout games. I rarely play games because art takes up all my free time. Fair enough. I always see everything that you post on your Instagram story, so I've been keeping up with your art, and your art is pretty good. Not to sound like I'm stalking or anything. I'm not stalking you. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed, my lights are standard. I've had too much blue light in my face today, thanks to something I've been working on at work. A whole lot of tech jobs. So, I need to rest my eyes from the blue light. Here I'm saying that as my Pet Boy's text is blue. It's not so bad. I'm talking about like solid blue light. Thank you. No worries. Right, first things first. What have I got to do? I've got to do study Dr. Hudson's research. I feel like that's another Cars reference. Doc Hudson. And follow the Overseer's journey. Basically, for those that need a little context of what happened in the game, so basically the world, quote-unquote, ended because of nuclear bombs. And during that nuclear event, I was taking refuge in Vault 76. I just recently came out. I'm basically following the Overseer's journey. The Overseer is pretty much the big boss of a vault, shall we say. It's pretty interesting. I just remember that Fallout Shelter existed on mobile, which I played a couple of times many years ago. Does that count? I'll allow it! Yeah, Fallout Shelter was everywhere. PC, console. Hell, I could even play it on this or my PS5. It wasn't just a mobile game, believe me. Okay, Dr. Hudson's research. So where's that? That's, and I'm a bit used to 4 at the moment, Fallout 4. Okay, so that's the camp schematics. Now, the camp's like a base you can build. Oh, jeez, it's all the way down there. Well, looks like we're going on an adventure. I suspect I need to run this way. So yeah, how's everybody doing in chat today? Everybody doing all good? I mean, I like this game. I like it. People say it's trash, but like No Man's Sky, I feel like it's improved over the time. I mean, I haven't gone that far into the game to like make a judgment, but so far I'm liking it. I just I mean, I kind of prefer Fallout 4 over this game just because of, you know, the whole single player shtick, but but that's not me saying this game is bad. So far, I think this game is good, but let's just wait till I dive deep, I guess. So if anybody wants to join me, I know this game isn't cross-platform, but you're more than welcome to. I wonder if you'd be able to cross-play if you were playing on PC, but you had bought the game through Xbox or Game Pass. I've got this on Game Pass. I didn't actually buy the game. And don't ask why I have 999 ammo. Mate of mine, Predacious, when I hopped into the game, he gave me a lot of shit. which included over, I think, 1,500 10mm pistol bullets. So I can put this thing to some good use. Who are those guys? Clearly one of them's mutated. Oh, it's scorched. Okay. Well, on guard. Oh, I'm kind of regretting this already. These guys are honestly pretty easy to kill. I think it's just the pistol. Oh shit, there's one more. Someone's got a fusion cell. Gun sounds a little lighter than I expected. Oh god, is that iBot friendly? He's not friendly. And not like Fallout 4, I can go crazy with guns like this. I'll just go kick my bro. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm trying to read chat. Gotcha. Come on, I need to read chat. Well, that's Protectron, okay. Everything hates me. Oh, he's gonna blow. I'll just go kick my bro off his Xbox, buy Fallout, and join you without any knowledge of how to play the game. Well, oh god. Well, it's on Game Pass, so if you're on Game Pass, you don't have to buy it, you can just download it. So he just self-destructed. I wonder if you have like a limited amount of time to get some loot before he explodes. Right, it's the, oh geez, what was I going to say? The Halloween event's still going. Ah shit, I'm over encumbered. Okay, what I might do, I'm going to head to my base. My base is like right over here. Over encumbered? Ah, bollocks. Basically over encumbered means my inventory is too full. I gotta drop some of this apparel and costumes off. Luckily my base is actually just right up the road. I do not have that, and I haven't touched my Xbox in years. Last time I logged in was when I changed my username from Exploding Jelly 77 to Seeker Alta. Can I guess that Exploding Jelly was a randomly generated username by Xbox themselves? Because it's usually, oh jeez, I don't know what I just did there. It's usually something, like exploding jelly, flaming car, exploding fireball, or one word and then another word. You get the idea. Can't remember what my gamer tag was when I first created it. I think it was like Witted Tunic or something. Oh shit, he's a feral ghoul. Well, attacking these guys is gonna be fun. Oh, he was legendary. Okay, well I'm gonna walk. Because if I run, it will drain my AP because I'm carrying way too much. It's kind of like Skyrim. There's my base. I mean, it's not much, but a base is a base. It's definitely something I can expand. It was not actually. I forgot the name of the game, but there was a PvP game my bro, Dad, and I would play together around 8 years ago. And it had a gun that looked like shot jelly, and the jelly would explode and do damage. Ah, is that where exploding jelly came from? Nice, I can see the touch that you've put on it. Ooh, what's this? Who put this computer right in the middle of the thing there? That wasn't me, was it? No, I think it's meant to be there. I think this thing's like a water sampler or something. Yeah, well, as you can see, the whole thing's still a work in progress. Gotta get some wood, fill in these gaps here, place some roofs. What could go wrong? cop cap, we don't need that. Halloween costume, don't need that. Skull Lord is a costume that Predacious provided me to help him with one of his events. Still over encumbered. Okay, I need to drop some weapons. Grenade, frag grenade, pump action, shotgun. Shotguns would be good. Medic's black powder pistol, that would be good. 10mm pistol is my best friend. Hunting rifle, Somerset special. Throwing knife. Take that. I'll put away that vampire's pistol. Okay, apparently that chest piece is decrypt. Put that back. Put the power armor leg in here as well. I've already got a power armor chassis. All I need is a workstation to be able to slap some stuff together. Mind you, found the game. It was Unreal Tournament, and based on Google, I think it was the Bio Rifle. Oh, Unreal Tournament. That's the one that, okay, I thought I had the basis of Unreal Tournament in mind, but now I can't remember. Right, I gotta use the stim pack. There was a quick button for stim packs, wasn't there? There it is. Right, where was I? Dr. Husband's research. We've got to go on a little walk. If there was one thing I honestly like about Fallout 76, it's how they have actual food and water now. So you gotta be mindful of your food to survive. Mind you, I can't remember if that was a thing in survival mode in Fallout 4 or not. I'd probably have to like start a new save data and check it out. Maybe. Already completed the game twice, I don't see why not. Died in 4 shots. US government supply requisition. What's that, like a, Oh, it's an airdrop. Okay. I haven't seen this before. Use the US government supply requisition holotape at a radio tower. Okay. So it's miscellaneous, so I don't have to do it yet. Tell you what, there's so many stats in this game, it's kind of easy for me to lose track. Yeah, does everything sound okay? Like, is my voice too loud, or is the game too loud, or do you need some music in the background or something? Danger, abandoned mine, keep out. I'm gonna take a look, see what's there. This game's all about exploring, isn't it? Everything sounds good to me. Sweet! Personally, I often worry about the balance of audio, whether things are too loud or too quiet. I want these streams to sound good, because they always gotta sound good. I always sound good. Oh, hello! I still don't know the true story of these scorched yet. All I know is that it's a big, massive disease that's going around. I forgot what the button to activate VATS was. We don't need any mines. Mines I'm terrible with because I always accidentally blow myself up. Hello? Anybody home? Should probably be taking some of the stuff for scrap, but there's weight to take into account. Usually just try to focus on the ammo. The ammo is the most important part. Okay, I don't know what this says, and I don't know if I am high enough of a level or not to actually be here. Well, be here and do what I need to do effectively, that is. God, imagine if there was a scorched here just waiting to jump out. Spices. Wait a minute. Was someone trying to cook soup in a toilet seat? It all adds up. There's a ladle, there's a bowl, there's spices, salt and pepper. What an interesting concept. I suppose that a nuclear wasteland like this, you've got no choice. Tasty soup. I wonder what they were trying to cook. Actually, I think I might sometime do some cooking on my own. Wait, I didn't just eat that, did I? Hello? Ah, figures. There is scorched here. What's this for? Mine coal. What do I need coal for? You're not taking any of my coal. This is my coal. Imagine eating straight salt and pepper. Delicious. I could eat salt. Although you'd be deadly thirsty by the time you've consumed a whole shaker. So what am I supposed to do with the coal? Am I supposed to, I don't know. What quest even is this? Oh yeah, it's one of the miscellaneous ones. Let's clear the list just a little bit. So glad these guys carry 10mm rounds. This is my favorite weapon. Do you still use Chaos and GT, the lads in the ref sheets channel in the Discord? Well, the characters are there, and I use them if I need, like, something for animated characters. Admittedly, I don't use them that often. I mean, I still have them as emotes, I think. Do I? I can't remember. I haven't touched my emotes in ages. No, I don't. They're in the library, though, at least. What I need is more slots, and in order to get more slots, I need to get more subs. Which, to be fair, I steal for fan art reasons. GT probably represents the best because, he's colored with the same, he's covered with the channel colors I always use. Yeah, I'd say GT is definitely your best bet. Go ahead and use that one if you want. I wouldn't call it stealing. Oh, I wanted to detonate something. I imagine some people that have already played Fallout 76, if they're in the chat, is thinking they've probably been here millions of times. Oh, light her up. That's a holotape. Now let's have a listen to this. I love listening to holotapes. What's it called? Light her up.
Okay, gang, the boss wanted me to leave you some instructions, since you apparently can't run this mine without me holding your hands.
Greg Harris.
We're gonna light this place up today. The holes are drilled, so just get the dynamite packed in and wired up. Make sure everyone's a safe distance this time. Tommy, you do not touch the plungers. Got it?
Plungers?
You're the reason we're down 2 guys this month. Carl, you're in charge. Don't fuck this up.
That's some instructions. I just realized I forgot to do a very important thing I usually do before leaving one of these shoots. Oh, hydrate! And I forgot to say, I forgot to do the weird little promo. Rogue Energy. Awesome energy drink for this kind of stuff. You can get 10% off your discount purchase if you use my code GTGamer5. I think the bot would have posted a link in the chat a few times. Yes, it has. Indeed, I recommend taking a look. Good stuff. 10% off. Go check it out. Yeah, I completely forgot to say that when I went live. So, yeah. And now, a word from our sponsor. That's not really a sponsor. Maybe have something close here to hydrate with. Yep, I've got a drink right next to me. Oh, hi! You gave me a fright. Where'd that one come from? There he is. Cue the cowboy theme. Let's have another word from your sponsor. Another hydrate. I see you there. Oh, hello. That's not another scorched, is it? Oh, it's a fucking beacon. I thought that was a scorcher's head. Aren't I just a fucking derp? Coal vein. There's a coal vein here somewhere. There it is. Now the question is, how am I mining this without a pickaxe? I assume, Seeker, you plan on doing some fan art at the moment, eh? Well, I hope it all goes well. Ah, damn it. There you go. Biometric scanner would be used for crafting. Useful, I mean. Shotgun shell. How many shotgun shells did I have? I haven't even used my shotgun yet. I might actually trial it in combat. Oh hell, I just realized the condition of my pistol. Ghoul slayers. I wonder if scorched are considered ghouls. Got 190 shells. Plenty of shells to use. Yep, after I finished a small little headshot comparison of me, my sonar, which I finally got around to doing, permitted to do for ages. Nice! I'm curious to take a wee look, I'm not gonna lie. If you don't mind. Hello. Oh, this thing actually does more damage than I expected. I sure hope that reload can be interrupted. I'll DM you. Let me get a screenshot of him. All goods. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna need my good weapon for this. Wonder what happens when a gun's condition wears down. Does it break, or can it just not shoot anymore? Hello. Get a fusion cell. Where's the... There it is. Right, I saw a locked crate here. Let's have a look. Oh, that broke. See if you find that sweet spot. Oh, that's another one broken. There you go. Wasted 2 bobby pins on that one. Well, that was good timing, wasn't it? More 10mm rounds. 10mm must be these guys' primary weapons. Either the weapon breaks when its condition goes to 0, or it has its stats severely... Oh yeah, I can see the rust on this thing. Look at that. Okay, there's another coal vein around here somewhere. This way, isn't it? It's quite ominous music. DM has been sent. Feel free to check it whenever you like. All good. I will check it when I can. When I get out of this mine, I will. Jeez, this place is bigger than I expected. Oh, that's the exit, isn't it? No, I need to find another coal vein. There it is. I went the wrong way. You ever played Skyrim, Seeker? Just wondering out of curiosity. Oh shit, where was that marker? There it is. Because this sure reminds me of going through caves in Skyrim. I mean, it's Bethesda. They probably have the same atmosphere. I have not, but I've been meaning to watch a playthrough of it sometime. Oh, the game's massive. You're probably going to find a playthrough that's like, what, 10 hours long or something? If it's a 100% game? Woo. There you go. Oh, this is where the... This is where I thought there was a Scorcher's head. How did I not see the vein there? Well, we gotta get out of here, I reckon. Hey, Awful Gaming Girl. Been way too long since I've seen you in one of the streams. How you been doing? You doing alright? Welcome to Fallout 76 Shenanigans. That's all I'm gonna call it. Wasteland Shenanigans, because I'm bad at coming up with names. Excuse me. Yes, I'm good. How are you? Ain't doing too bad. Just keeping my voice on the down low at the moment, so I apologize if I sound all tired and unenthusiastic. I think that little cold I had before is resurging. Oh, quest failed. Figures. I've watched longer playthroughs and streams. 10 hours is nothing to me, as I usually use it as background sounds for drawing. Oh, same. Because, well, not really for drawing, but sometimes I listen to gameplays or game cutscenes or cinematics while I'm playing long games like SnowRunner or, 100% sure. I feel you. I may or may not be getting sick again myself. My throat's a bit achy, but nothing major here. Ah, okay. Yeah, there must be... Fuck your chicken! There must be a, This kind of reminds me of Die Young, I'm not gonna lie. There's a... I think there must be a cold or something that's going around, because a lot of my colleagues have been, coming down with the same thing. Achy throat, cough, but not many other symptoms. Wow, I took a lot of bullets from those scorched. Right, well hey, my camp's right here. Get some wood scraps, because I need to... I might work on the house a little bit. You ever played any Fallout games yourself, Amanda? Because you got a PS4, you've probably you would have either played Fallout 4 or 76 or Shelter. 76 is what this one is. Sweet home Alabama. Hang on a minute, I just realized. Remind me a minute, you're in West Virginia, right? No, but I almost got this one, I think. They feature my state in it. Yes, I just clicked on that. You're in West Virginia, and this is in West Virginia. I don't know if Appalachia is a real place, though, is it? Because that's the name of the location that we're at here. Hang on, what can I build in terms of floors? Place it here, lock it into place. This kind of reminds me of No Man's Sky, this kind of building. Yes, what's it called again? Appalachia or something. AP... Oh, jeez. Can I bring it up on screen somehow? I don't think I can bring it up on screen, but it's like AP... APA... I can't spell. Appalachia. Oh, that is a real place in West Virginia. Man, happy days to those that actually live there. was that? Just heard a pop or something. I'm gonna be back in a sec. False alarm. Guys next door are vacuuming, and I think they bumped the vacuum dick against the door or something. I can tell just by listening what vacuum cleaner they're using. These walls, here we go. The Appalachian Mountain Range covers my whole state. Jeez. There's a lot I gotta... Where's that spooky music coming from? Is it this thing? Oh, it is the candy bowl. Well, I'll be getting rid of that at some point anyway. Okay, here's the debate of the day. Do I want to make it 2 walls high and then put a roof? Or do I want to... No, I'll make it 1 wall high. This place is going to be multi-story. The geography of the area is very accurate. You're probably looking at it and thinking, feels like home or something like that. Roof? Should I put a roof? Nah, I won't put a roof. If I put stairs here. Put a staircase here. I wonder if I can put a sloped wall. Oh, I can. Can I? Can I? Damn it, close. And we need a floating floor. There you go. If you're wondering, those in chat, this is being played on an Xbox Series S. Yes, I am now balanced between the 2 consoles. I really only got this because there was a lot of Xbox exclusives like Forza and things like Sea of Thieves and all that I wanted to play, and my computer runs like dong. So it's half the reason I got this. Plus, I know I already mentioned this at the start of the stream, but there's loads of games that are for Xbox 360 that you can play on this that were my absolute childhood. I've been mostly playing on my PC now since it's... Oh, it's finished? How's it running? Is it running good? I haven't been able to check your Phasmophobia stream out yet, so maybe I should take a look. Wow, I just felt a huge bass line in my ear. Oh, it's another player. I better go check him. Make sure he doesn't do anything with my house. I need a couple more things, but it's working. Nice. What do you need? Hey, get out of my house. Okay, how do I do the emotes? I completely forgot how to do the emotes. Emotes. D-pad? No, that's favorites. That's guns. That's guns. That's Stimpaks. Oh, here we go. Where's the hello? They make weird emotes in this game. I think a new cooler in case. I see, so I guess your cooling system isn't that good, eh? It was a down one, right? Yeah, it's a down one. This game's got the weirdest emotes. What do we got? Follow me, angry, confused, all the basic shit. I'll tell you what, Amanda, it's good to see you again. It's been way too long since any of us have joined any of our streams.
I'm not doing it on purpose, I promise. I'm always working when you're alive.
Oh, hello. In hindsight, I probably should have put the mature content filter on this thing. This game's got strange emotes. Okay. Right. Time to get back to what we were doing. We were heading for Dr. Hudson's research. I've been holding that off since the start of the stream because I went into that mine. I've missed you. Yeah, I just took a break from watching streams in general. Fair enough. Everybody needs a break from the world of streaming at least every once in a while. So what have you been up to on your off-stream time anyway? Oh! What just hit me? Something just hit me. Something tells me I probably shouldn't be on the road because, easy targets, you know? Just in case. Picking on me. Oh, perfect time to show up there, Kentucky. How you doing, mate? Well, I was in a relationship but that imploded and I kicked him. Right. You kicked your old mate out of your apartment. Hello. Oh shit, I gotta reload. Well, I'm in a bit of a pickle, aren't I? Is that a firefighter's hat? Looks like he's got a firefighter's hat. Dad, gold pocket watch, government supply stuff, more government supply. Why are these feral ghouls carrying government supply stuff? I'm doing okay, man. Just chilling like always. Fair enough. Oh, shit. God, the whole world hates me. Maybe I should have packed my shotgun. Then we would all be happy. Okay, there's another one around here somewhere. Since I kicked him out of emotion reduction, just getting back to being myself. Good for you. No, that was a serious good for you because there's nothing better than living on your own where you could be fully yourself doing whatever the bloody hell you want to. What's the debilitation I have there? Oh, hang on. I've got a debilitation somewhere. What's that? How do I check the debilitations? Because there's like a red gun icon. I wonder, have you been picking on Kentucky a lot, Amanda? Just asking because he said you were. Hang on, I better allow that. Man, that guy was a cunt. I don't know what exactly happened, but I mean, from what I've heard, from the things that Amanda's told me, I have to agree. Is that a gnome? I hate gnomes. Oh, hang on, am I bleeding or something? I'm probably bleeding. That might be what that gun icon's for. Hang on, maybe if I... No, that did nothing. It's gotta be something. There's no way to check, is there? So I only have well-rested, fed, and partially hydrated. Oh, I gotta level up. Give a point to... perception, I reckon. I like the picklocking skill. What do I have? I'll put on concentrated fire. There you go. Yeah, I never want to date again. That I can understand. I felt the exact same way when the last relationship I ended was in ended back in 2018. Just need better guys in your life, nerd. There's all stop picking the bad ones. True that. Sorry, I read that channel wrong, but I know exactly what you mean. So, onwards and upwards. I don't want any of them anymore. Fully understandable. The hell is DRS in game settings? DRS? Sounds like a drag reduction system there, mate. You're driving Formula 1 cars or something. Nah, in all seriousness, what, DRS, what game's that? Are you talking about this game, or are you talking about, something you're playing? Still drinking Rogue Energy. This stuff is really good. I'm in cyber... Oh, okay. DRS. That's something... As a console player, that's something I've never really heard of. Well, I mean, I do the odd PC gaming or two, but, hello there. Tumbling Joe. You tumble off the mountain, tower there. Yeah! I've never even seen it before. Probably would have to look it up or something. DRS. Could be in relation to DLSS or something? Hey Google, what is DRS in PC gaming?
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
I don't know, but I found these results. Dynamic resolution scaling. Downgrading the rendering of a scene in order to keep the frame rate up to speed. DRS lowers the resolution when a scene has too many objects to render effectively. Oh, that makes sense. So it means if there's too many trees or too many cars, the game lowers the resolution automatically, so it keeps up with the frame rate. That makes perfect sense. Oh hell. Bloat flies. Time to do a little fly swatting. These guys don't have much. I mean, they're flies, what do you expect, I guess? That's actually kind of clever, reducing resolution when there's too many objects. It puts money in their fridge. Are, you alive? Oh, he's dead. He's dead now. Okay, well that first aid's already been broken into. Since we could use blood pack for healing. Okay, this way. Am I even headed in the right direction? Still got quite a way to go. Sweet home Alabama. God, you need like a massive fly swatter for these things. Ah, motherfucker. God, this place is infested with bloat flies. Man, I hate those things. They shoot bundles of goo and ick or something at you. I remember when I first encountered those in Fallout 4, they scared the living Jesus out of me. I mean, if there was an insect I absolutely hated in this game, blood bugs. Blood bugs, I reckon, are the worst. Oh yeah, condition of this pistol's definitely going down. I'm gonna keep using it. I want to see what happens when it runs out. It'll probably break, and you have to repair it at a weapon station or something. So what's everybody in chat been playing lately? I know Amanda's been playing Phasmophobia, but I wonder what else. Get as much wood as we can, I reckon. It's all for the base at home. Can I get the things off the stumps? Nope. I've been playing more Elden Ring. Elden Ring, that's a game I haven't heard of for a while. Can I get into this one? Aw, can't. And what was that other game you started playing? That was, Rumbleverse, wasn't it? Scorch's got a shotgun. And occasionally some other random games. I've been the same. Me personally, I've been in between my PS5 and this Xbox quite a lot. I've been playing Fallout 76, Fallout 4, Tekken Tag Tournament 2. That game was my blissful childhood. SnowRunner, Dakar Desert Rally. God, I remember I streamed that game on Thursday night. That game is intense. Haven't played anything in a while, but I did play COD Zombies with my bro about 2 months ago. Nice. What was that on? That wasn't on was that on Vanguard or something, was it? Vanguard? I lost track on what Call of Duty games have the zombies modes. Oh hell. Oh hell, hell, hell. Wow, that was a lot of radiation damage. Is there oh yeah, there's barrels there, that makes sense. Uranium fever's done and got me down. Oh jeez, I better get off the rails. It was okay, but not something I'd replay that much. So, Rumbleverse, it sounded like a Smash Bros clone or something, kind of like Multiverses. I think. I'm not sure. I haven't really had a good look at that game yet. Or maybe Gang Beast to be exact. How close am I? I feel like I've been wandering forever. I think it's Cold War that I played Zombies on, but I would have to double check. Cold War, that would probably make sense. It's a fighting battle royale, very quirky and fun, but there's lots to it. I knew it was quirky the moment I saw a guy with a chicken hat on. At least this place looks nicer than the other Fallout games, that's for sure. I thought I heard something behind me. Oh, hello. Ooh, rabid mole rat. Good thing you didn't invite me. Have you played Bioshock Infinite or Soma? I've watched RT Games play through a Bioshock Infinite a week ago, and Markiplier's played through a Soma a couple days ago. Oh, Soma, that's, I've played through part of Soma. The introduction bits, at least, from what I can remember. Soma, isn't that made by the same guys that made Outlast? I can't remember. I might need a reminder on that part. Okay, surely the building I need to be at is close. It's just it's just across this river. Leaving you bastards alone. I've been into horror games lately. Should replay Outlast. Nah, you probably know where all the jump scares are by now. You never played Outlast 2, did you? To be fair, neither did I. I think that's something we both need to play. You know, it'd be funny if there was a game that was like It Takes Two, but horror. That would actually be kind of funny. These guys, poor guys, just sinking into the water. Hornwright Industrial Headquarters. Alright, well this is going to be interesting. It was developed by Frictional Games, and they're the ones that made Outlast, right? I can't exactly remember. I got access to the Outlast Trials beta, but I watched in some streamer play it, and now I kind of don't want to. Why? Is it too scary, or is it a terrible game? If you don't want to play it, can I play it? Nah, my computer will probably run it like shit. Well, I've sure got their attention now. Okay, I'll chat. I'll be with you shortly. Okay, there's a terminal I gotta get down to. Gotta clear the area first. Alright, 4 bullets should kill them. Hang on. Soma is such a good horror game. The psychological aspect is wild. I might see if I can... Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hang on. Oh, it broke! Okay, so it breaks. It breaks, but I think I can repair it. Oh, lovely. Well, there goes my good pistol. Oh, for fuck's sake, leave me alone! I'm taking the whole entire building at once. There we go. Okay, do I finally have a chance to speak now? Alright, let's see. Soma is off. Come on! Is there anywhere I could at least hide? Okay, this is not going to work. Okay, surely I can hide here. I'll use this. Somerset Special. This might be a good one. Somerset's a good horror game. The psychological aspect is wild. I might see if I can get it sometime because the horror isn't crazy intense. I would agree on that part because, yeah, I played through part of it. No, it's very different. According to Google, Outlast was developed by Red Barrels. I know Soma was the producers of a game that I've played or I've seen. Because I remember it saying in the description from the makers of Outlast or from the makers of something. I can't remember. Less story based and is co-op, which could be fun, but it seems complicated. But it's only a beta. Oh, gotcha. Co-op. That would be pretty good. Frictional Games developed the Amnesia. That was it. That was it. I'm thinking of Amnesia, not Outlast. What am I thinking of Outlast? Alright, I don't know how well the gun will do, but I think that there is a super mutant. Right, well, I've got a target down there, so I might gun for that first. If that Scorch really wants to kill me, he can just go for me. Alright, terminal down there. Company memo. Due to safety concerns related to the recent unrest centered around the town of Welch, our offices will be closed tomorrow. Employees will be expected on site at the start of business Tuesday, October 5th. Jacob Hanover. Hornwright Industrial will not be held liable for any injuries you may sustain while attempting to access the office. Immediately access to R&D executive offices will require a keycard. If you need access to Zeus, please speak to your managing senior executive. As well, from this point forward, all employees will be required to sign non-disclosure agreements. Any members of the organization speaking to the press or any outside parties about proprietary information will be disciplined. We run a tight ship here. Any leaks and we all sink together. I don't like the sound of that. It's tough to just, I think I need to think of more before I decide. It's up to you, darling. You can either come with me or you can keep chipping away at soul in exchange for a couple pieces of silver every week. All I know is that the miners, the Hornwrights, kicked to the curb, those robotic scabs had families, and I will be part of making them starve. Someone's fighting here? That reporter was here again this morning asking about the mother load. He mentioned something about toxic dump sites. I told him I had no idea what he was talking about, like you told me. But I got the sense he didn't buy it. Is there something else I should have said? Not to bother you too much, but I haven't heard a peep from HR about taking over Annie's position. You haven't heard anything, have you, Penny? You can, so the car outside. Presume everything was alright for you and your dad down in Brownwell. Heard the night is down. Iris mentions, I was terrified it might be yours. They had some of those foul-mouthed mitts of gutsy things patrolling our blocks in Charleston yesterday and today. When I came today, they were whining about not getting to see any action, so I'm guessing the rioters kept to the south. And is there real still fighting going on at the dig site at Mount Blair and down in Welch? Seems like the crazies spreading like wildfire. Must have been when the scorch disease was going around. Yeah, I was thinking about amnesia back there. When it came to, you know, makers of Soma or something like that. Right, well, Hornwright's completely something different. I need to do more Dr. Hudson's Revenge research kind of stuff. Actually, should I go for that motherload while I'm here? Might as well. I know, we can totally turn that into a Sims reference, I reckon. Wait, I don't think I was even meant to go in this building in the first place, was I? Oh, nice little chamber spin there. Okay. Gotta find out where that scorch that was trying to shoot me is. Okay, he's up a floor. How do I get up there? This way? Oh god, this thing's got a scope. Yeah, don't worry, buddy. I'm as frustrated as you are. Where are you? Come to daddy. Come to daddy. There he is. Wait, where is he? There he is. Oh, this thing is good. Oh, another one. Too bad we don't do any barrel spins here. Oh, I can repair my pistol. No, apparently not. Must have to do it at a weapons workstation or something. Alright, I'll deal with the others later. There's a terminal here. Can't really be bothered reading all that. There's another score. There it is. I'm gonna put these guys out of their poor misery. Because these guys are once human, and then they got turned by like a scorched disease or something like that. Not us no longer. And I might take a look at that terminal again. You did exactly right with the reporter. Until my father says otherwise, company line is none of us know anything about the Motherlode project, which is closer to the truth than I like. But do me a favor, pop into R&D and tell him what the reporter told you. He should know what people are going to say out there about his project. You're gonna need my ID though, as Dad's gonna restrict the top floor to senior executives only. Keeping all the juicy stuff just for us. You're up there enough. You should probably pop into HR once you're done. Get your ID updated. For your application, I'm sure it just got lost in the move to automated hiring system. Current HR password is BBB Defense Street V7. Go resubmit your wristband. I'll make sure it gets moved to the top of the path for Annie's job. Anything else I can find? Come by my office as soon as you get in. Sounds like shaking last night. It revealed some kind of vein down in the Welch. Need to see if we can get out our hands and nose right before anyone else does. And I tried to get down as routes could. Amos was already on site by the time we got there. Sounds like it's residuals from the old blast test in the area, peeking up into people's homes. Knowing how Amos works, I'm sure they'll make a mess of recovery. So if you manage to pull yourself away from the project long enough to read this, at least that you know that we tried. We tried. We failed. Something about Hornwright and AMS. Talk about a fucked up operation. Okay. There's something else, isn't there? So one of these Scorch probably... Hello. Spent too much time spinning the barrel. I thought there was a Scorched I was hearing. I didn't expect ooh. Hornwright hiring system.
Welcome, applicant, to the Hornwright Industrial Hiring System. Please insert your resume into the receptacle for analysis. Or take our senior executive exam to see if you got what it takes to be part of the Hornwright team.
I might have to do the latter. I don't have a resume. Hey, how do I, oh, I have to use the terminal, don't I? Get exam. An accident occurred at one of the company's automated mines, resulting in deaths of multiple mine bosses. What's your response? I would release a statement promising compensation to the families. You come into a position of damning proprietary information from one of our competitors. What do you do with it? Destroy it. We can beat them fairly in the marketplace. That's something I would do. Local politician has come to you requesting a sizable campaign donation in return for preferential legislation. How do you respond? I would probably politely refuse citing the politician's disrespect, because if I reveal the request to the public, that's just gonna cause shit. You receive threats from a group upset with our automation policy. Give evidence to the police. Often lucrative jobs, risk 24-hour security detail. Probably the evidence. You've been offered a higher paying position in a local regional competitor. Turn over the details to Hornwright's top-notch corporate. Take the position. That's actually one I'm not sure what I do. Fuck it, I'm just gonna turn over the details. Too bad, you only got one out of... Oh, was this a question thing? So I gotta get some of these questions right. Oh, so this wasn't like one... This wasn't like a Vault-Tec GOAT or anything like that. I got almost all of HR files added to the archive system downstairs, but with the stuff they're saying on the radio, I don't think I can stay any longer. I'm sorry for leaving early and hope it won't affect my review, but I need... Oh. That wasn't the next page button, was it? Make sure my mum and dad are alright. Sorry, Mr. Hanover. Well, family first, as they say. Holotape. This might give me something.
Hanover, this is Daniel Hornwright. I presume you've seen to it that the Technology Support Group has updated the Senior Executive exam with my clarified answers. I'm growing weary of the spineless executives you've been sending me. You find me some candidates with the wherewithal to survive here, or else I'll find someone who will.
Oh, that was useless. I thought they would have some answers in there. Zolan, how you doing, matey? I'm currently just trying to get some questions in a multi-choice question thingy right. The thing is, I don't even know what I did and done wrong. What will the company do? I'm gonna assume the company's corrupt. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I think the little sickness I've had is acting up again. But how are you doing, man? You doing all good? Blame the incident. I think they would do blackmail. The company would do dig up dirt, I'm sure. Other than lucrative jobs. Turnover details. Oh, that was correct!
It looks like you've got what it takes to be our next senior executive.
That was all correct. That was all lucky guesses.
To collect your official Hornwright executive ID.
That shows that they're a corrupt company if everything I gave was all correct.
Senior executive detected. ID card issued.
ID card issued. You gonna print me? Oh, I already got it, didn't I? Okay. Okay, well that's that part done. When's the next FS22 stream? Keep an eye for it on the next schedule, I reckon. I think I said that during the last stream you were in. I think that was my Forza Horizon 5 stream. I can't remember. But anyway, keep an eye out, my friend. That sounds like a rad roach. Yep, rad roach. Bastard. I really need to find a station where I can repair this weapon. This pistol, I mean. Alright, well, I'm gonna continue with this. Otherwise, I might forget about it. Can't believe they're still issuing ID cards at this time. I love it when you play FS22. I'm glad you do. It's such a good game. That was close. Stand still. I need to kill you. Can I use this? Nah, it's in bad condition. Gonna go lay down. It's 3 AM here, but I'm so glad I got to come by. Honestly, me too. It had been way too long. But no worries, Amanda. Well, have a good night, or lay down if you plan on going to sleep. Or no, I got that all wrong. Yeah, have a good night, and I will talk to you later, eh? Luna, how are you doing? Oh, well, thanks for that quick fart. It's still there. Oh, I love it when you guys use those quick farts. It's just so sudden. Okay, you.
User detected. Connecting.
User connection detected. Mother 00
Bruh.
reporting. User
Bruh, look at this voice.
System 003 requests assistance. Fuel levels critical. Hull critical.
So this is this mother load thing.
Mother load requires repair beacon. User recover. Repair beacon. User recover. Repair beacon.
A repair beacon, eh? Search label information. Okay, so where do I go? Do I need to find a terminal or something?
Daniel.
Daniel, this is strange. Okay, hang on. I gotta catch up on chat. I love Fallout as well. What Fallout games have you played, Zolan? Tundra was helping me grind deviant, so I got sidetracked. Fair enough, fair enough. Zephyr, how could you not remind me? OG Skyraider, welcome to the stream, man. Are you the so-called Fallout nerd that Zephyr's told me about? No offense if not. Shut up, I forgot. Well, big warm welcome. And I know nothing about this game. Well, I don't know much.
Repairs necessary. Find beacon.
Where do I find the beacon?
So what Fallouts have you played, OG Skyraider? I may not know everything, but I know enough. I know enough about this. Oh, that one. Oh, you know this mission. Something about a repair beacon. Is it in here? Aha! Thanks in no small part to Mr. Jackson's monumental efforts, System 000 and 001 have been prepped and ready to deploy, and we're staring down the barrel of upping our timetable by an entire quarter. We've now easily lost that, and more thanks to Daniel's constant input, inconsequential and incessant demands, almost always lobbed at Miss Jackson, and the intelligence team to make things more user-friendly, to provide the systems with more independence. The poor girl's being run ragged trying to keep up. I've been trying to step in as much as I can, just let the girl work, but the man will not relent. To make things worse, Daniel's been requiring us to go through him to get our requisition codes, making sure we can't make changes without his sanction. I did manage to sneak at least one of his notes while being excoriated for my unrequested interventions. Small victories. Repair beacon requisition code 36984. I'll take a screenshot of that just in case. In case I need to look back. Alright, let me catch up on chat. I've started a New Vegas, then I went on to 4. Nice! I'm playing 4, this, and Fallout 3 at the same time. I believe you have to get it from a dispenser. I think it has to do with the terminal. Zephyr. All I know is a Deathclaw can... Of course he didn't say that. Right, requisition the repair beacon. Where do I go for that? This thing? Oh Christ, I've already forgotten it. Oh no, hang on. 36984.
Requisition code accepted. Issuing repair beacon.
Issuing repair beacon.
Beacon deployment clearance granted.
User, proceed. Down. Deploy. Beacon. Proceed. Elevator.
This was one of the strangest missions I have ever seen in a Fallout game, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I think there was a keypad. Yep. The keypad I have found. I also need to find a weapons repair station so I can repair this 10mm pistol of mine, because it just broke. Check out the rest of the area first. Oh, there's a working terminal. CEO's terminal. Well, I can't hack. Stim pack, 10mm round, the more the better. Oh, nothing about a weapon station. Where does this go? Wait, did I press the right button? I think I pressed the wrong button. Oh god, are they what I think they are? Mole Miner. Mole Miner, these are new. I haven't seen these guys before. Are they friendly? Nope, they're not friendly. God, this thing's powerful. Cover behind the pallet there. Time for some cowboy shooting. Yeah, I hadn't seen any of these guys before. I'll take this assault rifle. I might actually give the assault rifle a wee try. What was it? Short assault rifle. Oh, I can't use it yet, damn it. Mole miners can be a pain at times. How so? Do they, I don't know, do they just, oh, damn it, I'm over encumbered. Do they just get into here all the time? Alright, I need to throw something. Right, well, I'm over encumbered. Maybe if I eat something? Drink something? Maybe? Jeez, I'm over encumbered by a lot. What did I pick up? Oh, it might be the assault rifle. Oh yeah, it's 9.2. I want to keep it though, because it looks like a good rifle. I don't think I can. Oh well, I'll see what I can do over encumbered. Repair beacon. Well, this is a launcher? Oh!
Beacon launch detected. Distance 1,200 meters. 800 meters. 400 meters.
I didn't see anything that happened there.
Connection complete. Repair systems engaged. Motherload status nominal. Repeat. Status nominal. Initiating breach procedure. User, stand clear.
Wait, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Oh, hi! Oh!
Presence detected. Priority materials deposited in docking station. Motherload 003 complete, user. Motherload complete. Motherload remembers.
Still don't know what Motherload is all about. Okay, well, my assumption is now... Oh, I thought there'd be a hole I can drive through. Now what? I want to stand back. I was expecting something to like crash through the walls. I've got to head out now and get some sleep so I can finish a job application and drop it off tomorrow. GG, but before I go, I might be do a very important thing. Alright, I'll do the quick hydrate. A job application though, eh? Well, best of luck to you, Seeker. You enjoy the rest of your night, eh? Dispenser. Aha! Yep, I am way too over encumbered. 184 out of 60. I already had some drink. Food. What do I have in food? Blamo brand mac and cheese. That honestly makes me feel like some mac and cheese, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, can I fast travel back to my base? I can fast travel here. Oh, so I was never meant to go to that horn rat building. Jeez. Oh, I can't fast travel, bollocks. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop a few things. It's not an animation job, but it's still a job. Hoping I'll get it because I haven't have much luck with any other jobs. Nice! So what kind of job is it that you're getting anyway? We must get another word from our sponsor. It ain't a sponsor per se. More like a, oh geez. More like a affiliation. Right, well, time to get the living Jesus out of here. Sweet home Alabama. Why is that song in my head? Photo mode. Ooh. Okay, I think it's stuff I can drop. Patrolman sunglasses, that hasn't got much weight. I don't want to drop the assault rifle though, because that looks like such a good weapon. It's a place that's very role-playing game centered, and they sell playing cards, miniatures, and host stuff like game nights. Nice! It actually sounds like a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Like powder pistol, that's like 3 weight. The shotgun's 7 weight. I hate to say it, but I think I might have to drop this. What's that? Oh, that's a super meter. I better get out of here. I don't like these guys. I'm still over encumbered. What? Okay, I better run. Run, 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 run. Sorry chat, be with you in a sec. Why did I use 2? I didn't need to use 2. I'm so used to the old style Fallout games. Oh, and I got a flamethrower as well. We can't use that. That's much better. Alright, I can fast travel here, right? I can, perfect. I'm gonna fast travel back to my base. See if I can build a, Anyways, time for me to get some sleep. All good, Seeker. You have a wondrous sleep. And I will talk to you when the time comes, eh? Whether it be here again or in my Discord server, whichever you prefer. Need to see if I can build a weapons station. Weapons workbench. Okay, I just need aluminum gear and screw. I think I can scrap a whole lot of items. Don't want to scrap my pistol. Right, that's all I can scrap. Did it give me what I need? No. Aluminium, gear, screw. Where do I get gears and screws and aluminium from? Maybe I do need to go around and pick up some junk. What was that? Billy! Aren't you playing SnowRunner with Joel at the moment? Or did you just come in here to scare me and tease me and all that? I'm just giving you shit, bro. How you doing? You doing all good? How's, things going in Yukon at the moment? I'll definitely be down to join you guys once I'm done here. Just, hop straight onto my PS5. Actually, I gotta heat up that pizza that's in the, it crashed, so I came in when we saw it crashed. I'm not surprised. I think at this point what we need to do is just play the game ourselves until we get to, until one of us gets to Yukon, and then just host the game from there because Joel's game keeps crashing. Right, well, let's fast travel back to where I was before. Hang on, I'm getting texts. I'm gonna see who it's from. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Well, actually, it was my client that crashed. Oh, was it you that crashed? That's a first. Never have I ever seen SnowRunner crash on a PS5 before. Are those super mutants? Yeah, those are super mutants. Okay, I'm gonna try and stealth my way through here. These guys are not to be trusted. Or maybe a shotgun blow to the face might be worth it. How do I throw grenades? There's a button to throw grenades, is there not? West Virginia. No one's here, Mr. Super Mutant. You can throw grenades, but good luck aiming with them. Right, you gotta like, it's like throw on demand, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot what the button was to throw grenades, but I don't really want to play around with it now. Because I don't want to throw a grenade and... Well, I could use the stim packs. No, I can't afford them. You literally need a perk to even aim with them. Figures. Okay, I see there's a couple ghoul nurses in here. Good thing this thing's a ghoul slayer. Wait, why do I have a... Oh, that's for the shooting range attendant. Okay. Hello. Well, I've shaken the hornet's nest now. Hang on, I'm a bit lost. I might go back to that gun I was using. Somerset Special, that's what it is. This is such a good gun. Especially if you get him right in the head. Bada bing, bada boom, bada ba. I feel like sniper. Okay, am I going the right way? Oh, hello. Crikey dick. There's so many of them. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, that's a good condition 10mm pistol. I'm going to use that. Well, once I clear the area. This will be my temporary remedy before I repair my sharpshooter's pistol, because that one was a good one. Mind you, this one's plus. This probably does more damage. Hang on. 15. 19. Okay. No, my sharpshooter's is way better. So what way do I need to go? I need to go... It's down. I need to jump down here, I think. Oh, radiation. This quest line, for whatever reason, has you run into Scorched almost 24/7. I've lost track on how many of those guys I've killed already throughout this stream. Oh, he was diseased. I probably just caught something off him. IV bag. Make use of that if I can. Okay, how do I... I'm just gonna take some random stuff because, you know, I need aluminum, aluminium screws, and something. Forgot what the other piece was. Gears, that's it. Where's that radiation coming from? Oh, he was a crown one. Scope 44 pistol? Nah. This will give me plenty of aluminium. microscope. That'll give me, hopefully what I need. Sugar bombs, nah. Coffee pot. Something that will give me... Well, there's more microscopes. I doubt I can scrap those for what I need, but you never know. Gears and aluminium and screws are plenty. Alright, and I'm over encumbered. Inoculation project. We're back here again. Produce a vaccine against a mutagenic effect known as the Scorch Plague. Extract blood sample from 3 candidate creatures observed to be more resistant to Scorch. Oh, hey, I'm reading here. My foe? Okay, so I think I've seen what I need to see. Collect a blood sample from a feral ghoul. Wow. The hope is that I can actually find one. Compensated 10mm auto pistol. Hey, that looks good. Damage is less, but the fire rate's good. Might drop this one. Go for this one. Oh, I like this. This one's got iron sights and everything. Right, a feral ghoul. Where am I gonna... Didn't I kill a feral ghoul back there? I don't think I did. I'd probably have to find one. A Type T fuse as well. Where on earth am I going to get a Type T fuse from? Oh, right, I'm over encumbered. Shit. Do I need the sharpshooter's pistol? I think it's just dead weight at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this thing. This one's my new 10mm pistol. There's usually feral ghouls in Charleston. Perfect. If I can find some, I will get some and get blood samples from them. I'm now realizing that the condition on this gun is not really as good, but, oh well. If this thing breaks, I can just repair that. What could possibly go wrong? I better use some rat away at some point. Hello! Right, what if I open fire? Oh, this is good. It's got a fair amount of recoil though, this thing. Hey, I just realized. Could I get gears off these things? No, I'd imagine not. Steel. Oh, hang on. Where'd you go? Bloody hell, I hate these small creatures. In Charleston train station's main gate. What you got waiting for me there? If you're looking for a T-fuse... Oh, hang on. If you're looking for a T-fuse, you should go to the Charleston train station yard nearby. Also, just watch out for the Grafton monster. Grafton monster. That doesn't sound too good. Okay, F-type fuses up there, it seems. Sounds like the kind of cable you'd run into your TV satellite dish. Jeez, these liberators aren't really good at fighting, aren't they? Okay, type T fuse, perfect. I'm gonna try and be gentle with my shots here. Hang on, I activated VATS somehow. How did I activate VATS? I forgot what the button was to activate. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's how you throw a grenade. I have no idea where these little buggers are coming from. I play PS4, but if I'm right, it should be one of the top left buttons. Maybe I gotta hold it down for long enough. I'm playing this on Xbox Series S at the moment. I know in Fallout 4, which I play on PS5, it's holding down L1, but it doesn't seem to be happening here. Unless I'm doing it wrong. Wait, these things can fly? I think all I can do is get out of here. Why am I over encumbered all of a sudden? Oh, my carry weight just went down by 5 somehow. Okay, I can't shoot the bar off that one. For VATS, yeah, nothing seems to be happening for VATS. Nope. I don't want to throw a grenade. Damn it! I need to look through my control scheme once I get to a safe spot. Hang on. Currently over encumbered, so I can't do much. Move your ass. Let's see. Controls. VATS. It is left bumper. Why wasn't the VATS activating? Maybe my game is bugged. Either that or I'm like doing it wrong. How does this gun go? 40 damage, Jesus. Might give this thing a wee whirl. Maybe tap it instead of hold. Oh yeah, I can see that's draining my AP. Maybe that's the right way to do it. Okay. Hey, OG Skyraider. Thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to the community. That's a scorched. Okay, this is like a teeny tiny little sniper rifle. But yeah, much appreciated for that follow, man. Okay, that food I ate seemed to have helped with my carry weight. It's all scorched. There's no bloody feral ghouls here. I don't think I'm going to use this one in close combat, though. I might drop this one. Actually, no, I might keep it. I can scrap it. Pump action shotgun, for the freezer grenade. I believe there were more in the city area. Maybe I just went too fast. I'll come back. Let's install this F-type fuse. Wait, no. Jeez, I'm calling it F-type. It's not F-type, it's T-type. I have a huge tendency to call things the wrong name. Assuming they spawn. Well, I'll take your word for it. You surely know a lot more than I do. thing is good. It's gonna be a shame when it breaks. I mean, once I get a weapon station, I'll be able to repair it. Somehow. One thing I like about these short hunting rifles is you can do cowboy poses with them. I'm out of here! Down here, right? Still don't know what I'm taking rad damage from. There's probably a barrel around here somewhere. Might need to use some of my rad away. There you go. Okay, Type T fuse. You were down here, right? Okay, and feral ghoul. I might bugger off home. We can always come back here. Bingo, it's from those fusion reactors. Oh, okay. Right, let's scrap the stuff that I've picked up. Nothing I need. IV bag, microscope. Yes, there's gears in them. Pack of duct tape, don't need that. Torso mod. Won't scrap that, don't need it. Nothing here that's gonna give me aluminium. All I need is a screw and get an aluminium. The thing is though, I don't know where I'm gonna get aluminium from. I know I can get gears from things like fans and all that. Sorry, I mean, screws. Mind you, I've probably got a lot of junk in here too. I do, look at that. There we go, that's as much as my carry weight would allow. Let's see. I'm not sure you know this. Buy if you scrap weapons. There's a chance you'll unlock plans for weapon. Oh! So it's probably a good idea for me to scrap those things that I got earlier. Wait, all that stuff that I picked up, why can't I scrap them? Oh, here we go, scrap all junk. Oh, never mind, that only just gave me plastic. That was the IV bag. Oh, you know what I'm doing wrong? I think I have to put these in my camp. Oh, wow, I did not mean to do all that. I went way overboard. Hang on. Hang on. You don't want my power armor chassis in my inventory. I already scrapped the base components, that's why. Oh, hang on. It all makes sense now. So when they're in the scrap, it's already... Oh, now I get it. That's where the 3 aluminum scraps come from. I've been looking at it the wrong way. Well, how much wood do I have then? Only enough for 2 floors. I gotta say, I like this music. Perfect. There's one way to get a lot of aluminium fast. And what's that? But it'll cost you some caps. I've got about I think 500 or something caps. I'm ready. Let's go for strength. I need more carry weight. Perk myself up. $170, way better. Like at train stations, there's some vendors that sell bulk materials. Well, hopefully they sell screws too. But one place you'll reach eventually called the White Spring Resort. White Spring Resort, I feel like I've already reached that. Where on the map would it be? It would be, Clarksburg Shooting Club, Grafton Station, Steel, Airport. On the bottom middle-ish area. Okay, no, maybe I haven't reached it. I'm probably thinking of something completely different. What if I head to Grafton Station? Reckon there'd be one of those, vendors there? Whew. Trading post. Okay, where would a vendor be then? Won't be these things, will it? It'll be something different. Legendary exchange. So much for legendary. That's ammunition. Nothing here I'm going to be able to use. Stash box.
Now trading for supplies, ammunition, and gear.
Where's the gear? Give me the gear.
Resupply here, citizen.
Bulk adhesive. Aha, here we go. This might be what I need. Gears. I've already got gears. I need screws. Aluminium. Here we go. Wait, no, I didn't even have enough caps.
Welcome.
Damn it.
Citizen. I am
I could probably sell some shit.
to trade supplies.
Because I need at least 3 aluminium. What can I sell? Sell some of my weapons, I think. Short hunting rifle. That's only 3 caps, damn it.
Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
The proper supplies. Not much you can sell here, is there? Don't need that bobblehead. Pistol, hat.
Requisitions now available.
Oh, I don't need these. Healing self? Oh yeah, that's good
Stock
stuff.
up now while supplies are available.
Supplies are available while stocks last. Should be the protection one. There you go, you can buy one. Well, he doesn't have any screws is the other thing. Okay, I think that's enough.
If you have supplies
Bollocks, still not
to
enough.
trade, I can be of service.
I can be of service, good sir. Eggs, don't want to sell my jumpsuit. Super stim pack.
Ammunition and other supplies available here.
Probably sell some of my right away. probably sell about half of it. How much would I get if I sell half?
I am
Scrap.
authorized to trade supplies and equipment.
Alright, that should be enough. Awesome. This felt like a massive quest. Now I just need screws. Where can I get screws from?
Welcome, citizen. I am authorized to trade supplies.
Don't need to sell everything. 1 bulk aluminium is 10 aluminium scrap. Wait, did he have aluminium scrap? No, he didn't. Okay. I was just selling all the stuff that I don't think I needed. You can get screws from vendors too. Well, this vendor doesn't have any screws. From memory, you can get the screws from some bits of junk, though. What's in your junk? Oops. Aluminium, ballistic fiber, ceramic gears. I've got the gears, springs, steel. Oh, I can see what they can scrap for. Spring. Nothing here that has screws. Well, we got partway through, I suppose. I think what I need to look for is fans. I know you can get screws from fans, I think. Fans and maybe some mechanical items. Oh, that was just the corpses. That was just the corpses poofing into pieces. No, I don't want to do an event.
This is Grafton's mayor with a priority message. It's Grafton Day!
Oh, that's the Grafton monster? I'm not doing this.
The Grafton monster and his robot handlers are on parade.
On parade.
Everyone loves the parade. Well, not the Grafton monster. He gets rough. That's why he has handlers.
Yep, I'm not doing the event. Right, I'll head back to base and get my bearings from there. Bloody hell, who knew getting screws was so difficult? Someone needs to write a haiku about this, I reckon. Perfect. That bulk aluminium definitely helps, especially in the long run. That's why I got that much. So there's nothing in my junk that I could scrap for screws. Oh, now I need wood too. Well, wood's easy. Nothing I can find screws with. Oh. Oh, it's a punji board. Who put that there? Hey, Alcaeus Angel, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm just on the hunt for a whole lot of screws. Because I've got no idea where to look for them. I got an idea. If I check out, maybe there's something at the Wayward. I'm kind of just going to random locations at this point. What's my headset on?
Battery 10%.
10%. It should hopefully last. I don't trust you, Bessie. Okay, That's a vendor. That's an ammo vendor. Hopefully there's a vendor in... There's a vendor in Wayward, right? Please sell something that has screws. Doing good, just suffering in the wasteland. So you're playing Fallout as well, eh? 76, I'm guessing? That'll have some screws. Cash register. I can't take cash registers, can I? Yep. Oh, nice. Broken lamp. That might have a screw. Okay, nothing junk. Okay, well, my only hope then is that that fan I picked up gives me all the screws that I need. What level are you in Fallout 76? Currently I'm level 12. I really gotta change my little profile picture. Okay, if I store the junk in here... I'm pressing wrong buttons. Not enough. I need to get like one more fan. Might be something in here. Yeah, wood's definitely a piece of cake. Just go pick up as much logs as you can along the way. I hope there's something in here. Oh, they're just settlers. Got a whole lot of people here, so... What the fuck?
Damn, I think one bit me. Burns like hell. Let's kill every last one.
I never knew there were ants in this thing.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
You can't go in here, can you? Ah, no, you can't. Bollocks.
We need to clean up around here.
Okay, there's another place. New River Gorge Resort. There's probably something there. All I need is just one single fan. Oh, Feral Girl, I also need one of these guys. And blood sample. Perfect. Alright, surely of all places, this one's got to have a fan in it. I feel like I'm using more bullets than I should. Those are bloat flies. They're attacking that poor feral guy. I'll leave them to it. Ooh. Aha! The last fan. Here we go. I think that will actually... I'll take that too. Global to do something. I think that will do the trick. And now... I am back. My phone died. Welcome back, OG Skyraider. Father, why did you let your phone die? That's something I ask my father all the time. Nah, not really, but imagine that. Son, you're grounded. Go to your room and don't come out until I say so. Right, back to my camp, and I'll get some wood scraps. Oh, right. It's timed when there's enemies nearby, isn't there? head over. Oh, you got some ads? Ah. Nothing, I just needed to ground something. Well, your grounding days are done. 474, Jesus Christ. You're looking down on me like I'm a, oh geez, I forgot what the word was. Hate this sort of merchant. Oh, agreed. I think Twitch Prime's got some pretty good ones though. They make it like, instead of a robot face, you get purple speech bubble Twitch faces instead, which I honestly find better. Where's the Aquaboy perk when you need it? Too bad you can't get wood scraps from those little bitty logs. Mind you, you wouldn't be able to build a house with many of these. Just trying to find some logs to gather some scraps from. Where would that be? There's one. I just needed 4 from memory. You on PC? No, this is on the Xbox Series S. Okay, how does the how does the thing work on this? So you're just supposed to just target something and it just fire? I don't know, I'm too used to Fallout 4's VATS. My computer, unfortunately, is not powerful enough to run this. Well, run it and stream it at the same time, at least. Oh, that's a lot of scraps. Alright, that should be enough for the weapon station. In hopes are, this will allow me to repair these weapons like this pistol here. Because, oh, this thing is so good. Go, and... blam. Awesome. Let's see if I can repair this thing. And Spec repair. How do I repair it? I use a repair kit? There you go. Oh, this thing looks way better now. Look at that. Epic Shark, how you doing? You can either use repair kits. I thought you'd be able to repair it using like steel or something. Or use materials to material. Okay, so you can use materials. See, I didn't see the material option, which is strange. Yeah, how are you going, Epic Shark? Right, I got a load of blood samples here. Back to the medical center. I'm good, how are you? I ain't doing too bad, actually. Just finally completed my quest to get the materials I needed, which was a whole lot of screws. Okay, onwards and upwards. Now there's a centrifuge around here somewhere that I can put this blood sample in. I just gotta find my way there. There was a staircase here, right? Oh, hello. Good thing I repaired this thing. Oh, she's a bit flashy. It should be right next to the terminal. First, I gotta find my way there. I see a square of where I need to go, though. So glad these guys carry 10mm rounds. These guys must have respawned. Psych! Oh! Alright, there's rats down here, isn't there? Ah! If I recall, half the enemies will drop the ammo of whatever gun you use. Well, most of them have been dropping like shotgun shells and all that. Okay, blood sample. Man, I do not like the look of those things. To think that's a disease must be like, ugh. Now what? Analyze blood sample. Here we go. Motor activated. Please do not open the device. Cycling. Separation achieved. Commencing analysis. Data forwarded to symptomatic unit. Symptomatic configuration complete. Ready for inoculation. Wait, do I need to inject this thing into myself? Wait. Oh, this must be like a vaccine. Oh, there you go.
It means you must have completed my work and inoculated yourself. The next thing is to find out if our elite anti-scorched unit, the fire breathers, are still alive. You can find them at the Charleston Fire Department. The fire breathers need to know the vaccine is ready. If they didn't make it, then you're going to need their weapons to stay alive.
Awesome. Well, I think I just cured myself of the scorch disease. I wonder if you were able to get infected the whole time. I forgot what I was going to say. Almost done with my new Discord server. You better invite me once you're done, son. Yep, it prevents you from turning into a scorch. So you could turn into a scorch in the first place, eh? I did not know that. I will be sending all the invites people wanted. You probably got a long list, eh, Ziff? I think on that note, guys, the quest is over. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Holy hell, that was quite the adventure. Technically, it's just scorched beasts, I believe. Oh, the flying bastards. I haven't actually seen one of those yet. Well, I'll probably run into those things at some point. We shall see how it goes. Not really, because not a lot of people asked. Fair enough. Holy hell, guys. It's been one hell of a stream. I really can't thank you enough for joining and sticking around. Really does mean a lot to me. So I'll get the next schedule on my Discord server up as soon as possible. I still got to put it together. That's my next priority, I reckon. I still got to work on some of the Twitch clips as well. I've got a lot of work to do. But I hope you guys had fun. I sure did. Yeah. Definitely reckon I could go further into this game on another stream because it's quite the adventure. Lots of unique stuff that we haven't seen before. Yeah, thanks to OG Skyraider again for the follow today. Really does mean a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I gotta thank Zeph for introducing you to me because, you know, Fallout was on my schedule and Luna was saying that you're a Fallout... I need to say Zephyr. That you're a Fallout nerd. So yeah, I appreciate that. So yeah, keep an eye on my Discord server for the next stream schedule. If you're not in my Discord server, here's a link. Should be not posted in the chat because for some reason my stream deck is not working. Give me 1 wee second. There you go. Should be a link right there for you to join my Discord server if you haven't. That's where most of the shenanigans go. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I gotta take care of some things now, so I will see you all on the next stream. Till then, guys, this is GG Gamer 5, signing off.